What is good, YouTube? Blazeshadowthorn here, coming back at you with a live Wi-Fi battle. This is a live Wi-Fi battle against Pokemon Girl Hannah. Got her off a Pokemon Showdown Wi-Fi room. If you want to battle me, that's probably where I'm going to be hanging out for most of my battles. Gonna run over my team pretty quickly before the battle because this is a new team. Not the team. I built a really good OU team. I've been using it on Showdown a lot that I will be bringing to Wi-Fi. But Hoopa just came out, so you know that team kind of got pushed back a little bit, but it's still really good. I really like it. It's a hazard stacking Mega Lopunny team, so it sounds really interesting. It's really good. I really like it, but it's not the team we're gonna be using. So first off, we're gonna be using Hoopa Confined because everybody and their mother's using Hoopa Unbound. Like everybody. So like I don't want that to happen. I'm not about that life right now. I want to wait. I want to see how Hoopa plays out in the meta. And, because, I mean, obviously, I don't think Hoopa Unbound is going to be an OU. If it is, I'll start using it, but until then, I'll stick with Hoopa Confined, because I feel like Confined is going to be the one that most people are going to be using in OU. So I want to see how this plays out. I'm running a Focus Sash Nasty Plot set, 3 attacks with Hyperspace Holes, Shadow Ball, and Focus Blast for coverage. Timid with, so, you know, it's decent. We'll see how it plays out. I mean, Hoopa finally released, so, you know, might as well. Next we have my standard Requiem for a Dream, Clefable, Life Orb, Flamethrower, Moonblast, Calm Mind, Soft Boil. We have Valkyrie, our Mega Manectric, because I feel like Mega Manectric is going to be very useful for this team, giving us a Volt Switch, Initiative, a good lead, really fast, really reliable. We have Landorus T, which is our Choice Scarfer, because I had a little bit of a ground problem. I noticed in early beta tests to the team because I banned it. I tested it a couple times. I noticed a little bit of a ground weakness, so I added Landorus for that Choice Scarf. I had a Jirachi there originally, but Jirachi just again added to the ground immunity, so had to take that out. We have a Ferrothorn because again I had a little bit of a water problem. Sprung a leak more than one time. So I added a physically defensive Ferrothorn because apparently I didn't have a specially one, and I didn't feel like genning one. So of course, and then I had a specially defensive Tran. With Roar, Stealth Rocks, Earth Power. My Ferrothorn is a dual entry hazards as well. Yeah, that's the team. I don't have a Rapid Spinner on the team. I don't feel like, I mean, I probably should put a Rapid Spinner on the team, but I have a bunch of hazards, so I feel like that's going to be my game plan right now, is to just get up hazards and see what we do. So I will start the battle in just a few minutes. So I will BRB until the battle starts. All right, we're here in the battle. So yeah, I always hate this. Like, it's really weird for me when I do like a sort of team preview, which I don't often do, especially during live battles. Then restarted it, and then it's like, yeah, I gotta channel the same level of like energy that I had in the beginning, and I lose focus and I lose track of how much energy I had, and it confuses me sometimes. But we're back in the battle. We have our trusted Word document open again because people print screen, but I'm like, why would you print screen? That just takes half the fun out of the game. Yeah, I don't know. I just never got into the whole print screen business. I'd prefer to just type them out on Word document. So, yeah, like I said, this is against Hannah. Got her off of Pokemon Showdown. Don't think she has a YouTube channel, but I'll ask her after the battle. If she does, or Twitter or something, I'll link it down in the description below. So let's take a look at this. She has a Kangaskhan, a an Aegislash, a Typhlosion, an Arcanine, and a Staraptor. So not an OU team. I thought I said OU, but I mean, I don't really know. I don't really care too much. Mega Kangaskhan is going to be annoying just because I have Landorus Therian for that. And I also have a Ferrothorn for that, but it's not a designated counter. That I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Aegislash is not going to be a problem. Because I have a lot. Again, I have a Landorus Therian, but if I lose Landorus Therian, then that will definitely be a problem. Alright. Leads. What is she gonna do for leads? Probably Kangaskhan or Typhlosion I'm seeing as leads. So I guess I lead off with I think I lead off with Valkyrie, because she doesn't have a ground immunity, so I guess I can just Volt Switch off at anything she wants to lead off with. She just typed that she wasn't a competitive battler, so I guess we'll just see how it plays out. I mean, I don't mind playing people that aren't competitive. It's fine. And I still probably upload it if it's a good match. But, you know, it's definitely an interesting team. I kind of like it. I kind of like it, the team structure of it. Because, yes, you could argue it has Ubers in it, but at the same time it has some underused Pokemon that I don't see anymore. And you could say she has a bit of a ground weakness with 3. I mean, I see a bit of a ground weakness with 2 fire types and a steel type. She also has that Staraptor. So she does lead off with the Cfagrigus. I'm not the Cfagrigus, the Mega Kangaskhan. I am going to double right on the Pickles. I'm not going to play any games with this thing. I'm playing no games with this thing. I do not want to play games with a Mega Kangaskhan. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I'm not playing games with a Mega Kangaskhan, as it does inside the Mega Evolve. So at least I don't have to worry about, she didn't bring a Hoopa. Which is interesting. But I guess not a lot of people have Hoopas still. So, I should go straight away for the power-up punch. Not even playing games with Fake Out. That caught me off guard. I have to say, that catches me off guard a lot. I think I just straight lose from here. I think I straight lose from here. I don't have Rocky Helmet. I probably should have stuck a Rocky Helmet on there. I keep on forgetting, because some of... This was the time I thought this was the time I used a Shed Shell, Ferrothorn. I mean, it's not bad, but Rocky Helmet's just so much better. So, I have Rocky Helmet on my one on Showdown, so I get confused. Because I haven't used Ferrothorn in a long time. He has Earthquake, though. That's interesting. That's very interesting. That's actually gonna take me out with a critical hit. That crit might have mattered. Getting a bit more chip damage off on that Kangaskhan would have been nice. Not gonna lie. But at +2, I feel like I can take a Sucker Punch. If she wants to go for a Sucker Punch even, she might still think she... I'm not sure if she knows she outspeeds or not. So I'm going to just drop a Moonblast on it. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have went out into my Scarf Landorus and dropped an EQ. But she does decide to Sucker Punch. Maybe she doesn't carry speed investment. But still, I am able to take that. I don't think a Moonblast will kill, though. I just need to get damage off on it. I need to get damage off on it so I can bring in my, some Intimidators and kill. Yeah, it doesn't kill. Nearly picks up the KO, but not quite. So I'm going to Soft Boil here. On the off chance she Sucker Punches again, which I don't think she will. At this point in time, I feel like she'll go for, like, an Earthquake or a Return. I don't know what normal stab she carries. I'm honestly surprised she didn't go for Fake Out. I mean, it worked well out for her, because I was predicting Fake Out, which is why I switched out into my Ferrothorn, but still. Yeah, there's the EQ. Down goes Requiem. Not good. Not of the good. I'm already down 2 Mons. This is not good. I have to go out into my win condition right here, my Landorus. I think what I do is I bait the Sucker Punch. Yeah, I'm gonna bait the Sucker Punch, double back out into my Valkyrie, Mega Evolve, then Volt Switch off. I think that's my best play. It's my best play to bait for the Sucker and then Volt Switch off after it's at neutral, because I can take a neutral Sucker Punch with ease, and I don't need Valkyrie nearly as much as I needed my Landorus, because Landorus will check the Typhlosion if it's Scarfed, and it'll check the Aegislash, and those two are the top threats, because I feel like she'd bring Scarf Eruption Typhlosion. So get that nice Intimidate drop. She doesn't actually go for the Sucker Punch. I guess she was predicting me to switch again, which wouldn't have been, I mean, it's whatever. You could argue that the Mega Kangaskhan definitely dented my team. It took out, my main physical wall, which would have been useful to be against a Staraptor. And it also took out Requiem, which Requiem actually, to be honest, wasn't going to be doing anything in this game. So I'm less worried about that. What's she going to bring out now? I feel like I could bait for the Aegislash, I suppose. I'll send out Ringleader. I don't like that she brought 2 Ghost types, though, because that pretty much renders my Hoopa useless. As she actually decides to bring out Cfagrigus. Okay. I get a kill here. I get a cheeky kill. I could Nasty Plot, actually, but no, I'm just going to Shadow Ball. I want to gauge and see how much Shadow Ball does to this. 'Cause I know Cofagrigus isn't the most specially defensive thing in the world, but I don't think it'll kill either, because it has good HP stat. So, definitely interesting that she brought Cofagrigus in. I would have brought in Aegislash, because I know Aegislash would have been able to take one, and I would have been forced to Nasty Plot. Because of the potential weakness policy and then the sweeping capability. I would have also brought in Staraptor. Staraptor wouldn't have been a bad switch. Or Typhlosion. Pretty much anything but had Cofagrigus. Because Cofagrigus just dies to 2 Shadow Balls. And since I'm Sash... I mean, she doesn't know I'm Sash. So maybe it's like an offensive Nasty Plot Cofagrigus with Shadow Ball and Trick Room. And that would make sense to bring it in. But, assuming it lives. Assuming it lives the Shadow Ball. So, we'll just see. We'll see what this Cofagrigus wants to do. And, Oh, I didn't even click Shadow Ball. I was like, we're waiting. We're waiting. I didn't even click Shadow Ball. That was my bad. That was my bad. It does not knock it. It does not pick up the KO. It lives on a non-existent Focus Sash. That is just the worst. That is just the worst. Oh, that irks me. That irks. It doesn't really irk me. It's just upsetting that it lives on a non-existent Focus Sash. There's gotta be like a mineral or something. I don't know. I didn't calc it. I probably could calc it if I really wanted to, but it doesn't really bother me that much. So it is gonna pull a switch. I'm going to go out into the Staraptor, I assume. Yeah, there's the Staraptor. Nice Intimidate Staraptor too. I haven't seen Intimidate Staraptor in a while. I didn't predict the switch. I just wanted to show off Hyperspace Hole. And since it was at such a low HP, there was really no reason not to. Is that gonna be Scarf though? I mean, is Hoopa really worth saving at this point in time? First game I bring in Hoopa, I'm just gonna sack it off unnecessarily. I could bring in Landorus Therian and it would be a relatively safe switch in, but again, I don't want to have it take unnecessary damage because I need it for the Aegislash. So I'm just gonna let my Hoopa die here, I think. I think my best bet is to let Hoopa die right here. And so the first game of Ringleader, the Hoopa, it just dies. It doesn't do anything. So I guess that's why Ringleader, Hoopa Confined, I suppose, just sucks. It just doesn't do anything. It just dies. Haha. Didn't even pick up a kill. It weakened two of her mons though, like severely weakened them. So if I get up rocks, they're both dead. Do I even? I have Heatran for rocks. Yeah. Actually, I might be able to get a free switch into Hoopa. I think I get a free switch into Heatran, actually. Anything she brings in, I switch into Heatran on. Her best play would have been to bring in Arcanine, and then waste the possible Intimidate, though. But that's interesting that her Staraptor was Intimidate. I would expect Reckless. But, brings in Cofagrigus. That is a free switch for me. I will take that. Into, Lava Golem to trap that Staraptor. I think the Staraptor got put in a range where rocks will kill it. It'll also weaken the Typhlosion and the Arcanine, which will be nice. Which will definitely be nice. It'll be nice. Especially if that is Scarf Typhlosion, I'll weaken its Eruption. I suppose Spedef Heatran is a good counter to Typhlosion as well. I suppose. He's just gonna knock off my leftovers, that's fine. I don't really need him. I don't really need this Mon, to be completely honest. I don't really see a reason to keep him around. I'm just gonna fire off a Lava Plume. Really bad play. I should have went for the Earth Power, to be completely honest, because the switch out into Typhlosion was completely obvious. But she doesn't. She just sacks off the Cofagrigus. I mean, there was really, I get a useless crit there, but I mean, there was really no reason to switch. Now that I think about it, because I did get rocks up, so she would just have died to Stealth Rock re-entry. It just would have been for a Flash Fire boost that would be completely useless against a Heatran. So I guess there was really no reason to switch. But so far, it's pretty close game. The Mega Kangaskhan definitely put things closer in her grasp of victory. Definitely tipped the odds in her favor. What is she gonna bring in against this Heatran though? Because Heatran actually has a good matchup against the rest of her team. Unfortunately, I'm not physically defensive Heatran, or else I could have handled that Arcanine much better. Just take a close combat, because I really don't feel like I could take a close combat, but I don't want to take a close combat. You know, some days you just feel like, no, I don't want to take a close combat from an Arcanine. I just don't. So she's going to bring in the Staraptor. That is going to die off the Stealth Rock re-entry. Personally, I would have saved it for switch fodder later, but overall, it's still a dead Staraptor, so I'm happy. Can't complain. Maybe she forgot rocks were a thing. So I assume that would be Scarf. The way she brought it in, the way she U-turned, might be Scarf. I don't know. But she's going to bring out the Typhlosion here. That's perfectly okay by me. I am especially defensive, so if she wants to go for... I assume she would go for a Focus Blast. I'll be able to take that, no sweat, no problem. Assuming she hits, she could miss. She's actually going to go for an Extra Sensory. That is going to do absolutely nothing because I am Spadef Tran. That is not very effective. I'm able to go for an Earth Power. That might kill. It might kill. That does not kill. Close, though. Close. I feel like the switch is coming. I don't know why. I just feel like the switch is coming in my bones. So I'm going to Roar. To catch whatever she wants to switch out. I mean, she really has no reason to switch out, now that I think about it. I just want to Roar for the style points. To be completely honest, at this point in time, I just want to Roar for the style points. It kills the Typhlosion regardless. And the Typhlosion outspeeds me, so I take damage regardless. So, I mean, it's the same as going for an Earth Power and killing. Except if except the only difference is if she switches, I look like a lord for predicting. But, it doesn't really matter. Nah, she's just going to stay in an Extra Sensory again. I don't get why she didn't Focus Blast. Maybe she doesn't have it. Maybe she thought I would switch. Maybe she thought Extra Sensory was neutral. Now that she figured out Steel Resist Psychic. But she ends up getting a crit. The crit did not matter. As she brings in the Arcanine. There's the Arcanine. There's the Arcanine, baby. Is it Intimidating? Is it Intimidating? It is Intimidating. Alright. It might be defensive. I mean, she didn't really have that many bulky things on her team. So I'm just going to Earth Power here. I will take the Close Combat now. As she actually decides to Extreme Speed me. Alright. 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 We'll see if this Earth Power kills. It might kill. Depends on if it's defensive or not. Oh, it doesn't kill. You're weak! Lava Golem! Quit being so weak. I'm gonna Roar again. Because again, like, Lava Golem is just too weak. Not being able to kill. Not being able to do what it needs to do. That's upsetting. Lava Golem. Go to the gym. Work out. Get stronger. So, that has to be like Banded Arcanine, maybe. Because that's actually doing pretty decent damage for it being a resisted hit. So if she would have close combated there, she wouldn't have won, because I still have my Landers. I still have my Landers in the bag. My back pocket. My nickety-knacky my packet. So I still have that, so I still have this game. I think I have this game. I mean, Egg Slash could make a comeback, I could see it making a comeback, perhaps. Rocks kill off the Arcanine now. Unless it doesn't kill off the Arcanine. I was about to say, if it lives on a non-existent Focus Sash again, I'd be upset. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to think. Would a Focus Band save you from entry hazards? I don't think it will. I'll have to look at that, though. But that sounds interesting, though, doesn't it? What if there was an item that you had that had like a 10% chance of saving you, letting you live entry hazards on 1 HP? Like, how good of an item would that be? I could go for a Lava Plume Fish for a burn. I could go for an Earth Power. I don't want to. I don't know what this thing wants to do to me though. I have Valkyrie though. Valkyrie has both my mods have Intimidate, so I guess I Lava Plume at this point in time. She's gonna King Shield the Scout and see what it wants to do. That's fine. I mean, I won't say it's a useless one because it kind of is, but it kind of isn't at the same time. It's good for scouting purposes. Gonna Lava Plume. Now, it just depends on if she's special or not. That actually did a lot of damage. And I actually score the burn, which is unfortunate. But it is not a game changer at all. Unless it's physical. It is physical. I wonder how much... That might have been able to knock me out. That definitely would have been able to knock me out if I was not burned. So, it would have been a 2-0 instead of a 3-0. If I had not gotten the burn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Roar. Because I can. As he actually decides to Shadow Sneak, predicting me to kill her off. But nope. I feel bad for the burn. Burn, like I said before, burn doesn't matter. But you can kill me off if you want. Make it a 2-0. I'll make it a 2-0 for you. I'll be nice. Because we all know we can get up 3 layers of Stealth Rocks. We all know we can get up 3 layers of Stealth Rocks. I'm taking these. What? You can't get up 3 layers of Stealth Rocks? Oh, it must have been Spikes. Oh, she dies to the burn. No, I wanted you to kill off Heatran. It was weak. It deserved to die. That's sort of the team. I'll probably play a couple more games with it and hopefully try and get a Hoopa. Hoopa some Showtime, but that's gonna be the battle. Rate, comment, sub. I realized I hadn't uploaded in forever, so this is sort of my upload. And so yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.